Damn, Momo, sick bubble. Finally got it on the road. Project 2020. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Race Car Richie back with the Flash. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is, this is a fuel sending unit right here. This is a fuel gauge, obviously. And I'm going to be mounting it in my fuel cell so I can tell how much fuel is in there. Mainly for driving it on the street, just in case I drive it on the street. Alright, so now we got the hole drilled and all the mounting holes drilled. What I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to let this sit. There's foam inside of here, so I'm going to let this sit on here, and then I'm going to be able to push it down into the foam, and I'm just going to go ahead and test the gauge. There's probably about maybe 1/8 of a tank of fuel in here, and I put a screen on the other side of it to capture all the metal shavings, so none of it's sitting in the fuel cell right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just wire this up really quick, and we'll see what the reading is. Alright, so I get everything laid out to wire this up. So this is the instructions. It's literally that simple. It's just you ground the sensor with the G terminal, and then the sensor to the fuel gauge, which is right here. So we got, this is your ground, this is your sensor, and this is your positive. And then these two wires are for your light that lights up the back. So right now I'm only going to hook up the sensor portion of it just to kind of see how this works out. So I got the wires hooked up here with the new connectors. They ran underneath the floor pan, and then it comes up through my my wire hole basically. I'm going to go ahead and finish stripping the end of these and putting connectors on them, and then I'm going to run them to the back of the fuel gauge. And because my battery is literally right here, I'm just going to hook everything up right here and just see if I get fuel. That way at least I know it works, and then I'll add it to my gauge display up there on the dashboard. Alright, so just got to connect a couple more wires. So this is for the sensor. Then we have the power wire, and this is going to be the ground wire, and I'm just sticking them into the battery terminals. Alright, and this fuel tank is kind of empty right now, so there's not much to it, but if I take this out and I move it, you can see that it, and if I go, say, like right there, so it'll definitely work and let me know how much fuel's in this tank. So I'm going to go ahead and put the gasket on and finish bolting this back up. Alright, so now I'm going to feed the screws through, and it's much easier to push them through the grommet first just to get them started. And yes, that landed right in the fuel cell. Great. Now it's going to be in my motor. I'm just kidding. It's not going to get past the fuel filter or the sponge that's inside. Alright, so I got the last screw. It actually fell down there. It wasn't a fuel cell. Alright, cool. Feed this bad boy back in. Yeah, we out here, we up on the Honda, having lunch break with Morris. Alright, we got some gas to see if this gauge works. Put this right in the back. Put this fuel in. It's only like 3 gallons, so we'll see what happens. So what I'm gonna do, put this up here.
Quarter tank.
Good enough for me. It's probably a little bit more than a quarter tank. So today's video is just mainly getting the fuel sending unit installed, wired up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on the dashboard now. As you can see, it's almost at half a tank. And tomorrow, what we're gonna be doing is building a cover, or we're gonna be boxing in the fuel cell for the safety for NHRA tech inspection, just to make sure we can pass. We got the straps all done, top and bottom, they're bolted in. We got the rail running across, and we built the sheet metal plate the other night. The battery still needs to be bolted down. There's a couple of odds and ends we got to finish. It's light. So that's basically the gauges right there, and that's the shift all the way to the right. So just put this on that fisheye. This is an iPhone I'm recording from, so it might look a little funny. This is the car. Trying to get the best view possible.
What's happening, guys? I don't know what happened to the outro of that video, but smash the subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below of what you want to see next. Again, I'm Race Car Richie. Stay tuned.